Welcome into Inside the Red Zone. Another episode today. We've got some interesting news around the Giants. Young cornerback right? Deandre Baker.
Yep, cornerback.
Cornerback and Seahawks. Quinton Dunbar charged with armed robbery. This kind of came in unexpectedly on a Tuesday night, Wednesday night, or whatever. Initial impressions on this? Does this mean anything?
So let me just run it down real quick. So reports came in that Quinton Dunbar was actually he was charged with 4 counts, but then the charges have been dropped because he allegedly the victims of the robbery basically there was letters and saying that he didn't do it. But Deandre Baker was definitely charged with 4 counts of armed robbery. They basically stole some money worth around $61,000, some watches, and I read a quote somewhere that Deandre Baker told someone to shoot a gun and kill someone, but the person they told never ended up killing that person. And if that would have happened, he would have been charged with life in prison or even the death penalty because this did happen in Florida. Just crazy. First-round pick for the Giants. Giants traded up to get him. He had such a promising career in his future. Really upsetting. He just basically threw his career away like that. Stupid. He's so stupid.
Yeah, it really doesn't make any sense. You're a first-round cornerback in the NFL. I don't know what you're doing involved with armed robbery. What do you need money for? You're getting paid millions, and you're getting accused of armed robbery.
Exactly. Yeah. So I expect the Giants to cut him. Really sucks for the Giants. They traded a second, a fourth, and a fifth round pick to get him. Picks that they're never going to get back. Or Deandre Baker, now he's probably going to get cut.
Yeah, they really got
ended like that in a heartbeat just for $60,000. What? That's crazy.
Was he good? Yeah, was he playing well? What's up with him?
He, from what I read and saw, he basically didn't really know the playbook, which is
the Giants' playbook's confusing. They suck, so I don't blame him.
Yeah, he would go in man when the team was going in zone and go to zone when the team is in man. And basically, he would just get burnt a lot. But he improved later in the season, so he was gonna be good for the next season once he knew the playbook and stuff. So,
another Georgia Bulldog goes down.
Yeah. Remember Roquan Smith? Was he's from Alabama, right?
No, Roquan Smith. He's good. What?
Oh, he's from Georgia. He's from Georgia? Wait, who am I thinking of?
He's the Bears middle linebacker.
Yeah, he's on the Bears. He's good.
You're thinking of San Francisco.
Yeah. Reuben Foster. Fuck that, bro. I was pissed.
Yeah, I know.
I was hyped. You think of how good he could have been? Oh.
He's in the Redskins, right?
Alden Smith. No, I think they dropped him.
Dropped him.
Maybe.
Waste the potential.
Where is this guy at? Reuben Foster. I want to know.
He might have been still on the Redskins.
They pick him up, but they probably released him again. Yeah, he's still on the Redskins.
Yeah. Rivera's going to change him. We'll see.
Yeah, he might be able to blow up with he'll be the next Luke Kuechly under Ron Rivera. Ooh. Whoa.
No, athleticism's not there, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
All right. Next little piece of news that happened this week. James Harrison had an interview, and he said that Mike Tomlin gave him an envelope, called it an envelope, and then said nothing else, just said envelope, after his hit on the wide receiver from Cleveland, Mohamed Massaquoi, in 2010. He got fined by the NFL for $75K after the hit because it was a second offense. He's one of those Vontaze Burfict types, But then as soon as he said this, the Steelers president, Art Rooney, denied it. James Harrison's agent denied it. So I believe James Harrison. I want to believe James Harrison just because, to see Mike Tomlin go down in flames of paying a player to hit someone after all the Steelers people are oh, we're the best coach of the year every year. I want James Harrison to be right. Hate me for it, but what do you believe here?
I don't know who to take to pick on. It's very nonchalant. $75K it was in an envelope. It could have been from multiple things. I do know, however, with Sean Payton and the Saints, they were also given an envelope of cash as well.
How many games?
That's another story. I have another feeling that Sean Payton knew about that as well, completely. But in the end of the day, I don't know. It's words against words. I don't think the NFL is going to really investigate the situation. As per ESPN, Sean Payton said, "I'd be shocked if the NFL investigates James Harrison and Mike Tomlin's claim." So I think it's just news, something that just popped up. I don't think it's going to be too big of an issue.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
I think if sports were around, we really wouldn't see this headline like as big as it is right now. I think just people just like what's the word, like over politicizing it that a little bit too much. I think that I don't think he personally did this. I don't think Mike Tomlin did it personally. I know Bounty was like the year before it or that year. But personally, I don't think Mike Tomlin would actually do that. I know he's kind of like a scummy of a head coach. When did he try to trip someone? He went on the field and tried to trip someone that was running. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it might be, but I don't think he would go that far to do that. But that's my personal opinion.
I think why else would James Harrison say that? Unless he's just bored and trying to stir the pot, but that's bold.
I guess. I don't really know though.
You gotta have some information. I don't know. Gave it, or maybe in a few days he'll come out and be like, yeah, the envelope was just a birthday card or something, and the whole interview was out of context. But as of right now, I believe James Harrison.
I agree.
All right. Last little piece of news. Going along with all the rookie deals coming on, Jonathan Taylor gets his $7.8 million over 4 years, $3 million signing bonus. Jonathan Taylor gets that bag. How do you guys think that backfield is going to turn out with the Colts? I mean, they got Marlon Mack there. How is he going to pair with Jonathan Taylor? Because they're kind of two different running backs,
Yeah, I think Jonathan Taylor is a complete back. He's a get out of my way or I'm going to run you over type of running back.
That's
and I think he's going to take over for the Colts. I don't think you're going to hear much about Mack. I think Jonathan Taylor was a steal, and I think it was an absolute great pick to go to an absolute perfect fit. I'd like to see the Colts invest a little bit more in their left guard position, but in their left tackle as well. I know they got
Quentin Nelson's on the right side, right?
Yeah, Quentin Nelson's on the right side, but I just think that I guess he's spaced though. They'll put him on the left sometimes, but I think they need to invest a little bit in their line, maybe next draft or maybe in the offseason. And I think you can see Jonathan Taylor putting up Nick Chubb numbers. I think he reminds me a lot of Nick Chubb as well. So we'll see how that goes.
He has some fumbling issues. That's the only thing that concerns me.
Yeah, fumbling a little bit iffy.
Coach, that's coachable though. You can just coach him to stop being a pussy.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. Well, I would say I saw this thing on Instagram of someone did record predictions and standings, whatever, whatnot. And they had it. Honestly, it looked good to me. Most of these I see them and I'm like, this is trash. But I agreed with most of these, except for they had the Colts winning the AFC South at 11-5, which I don't know. Do you think Philip Rivers can win a division these days? It's kind of old. I don't know.
He's washed up. Yeah, I don't think he'd get it done in Indy, but
the Chargers should have made the playoffs last year. But Philip Rivers held them back in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they were quarterback away.
I mean, I don't see it. What is that? Titans, I think, are going to be the clear top seed in that AFC South.
Maybe the Texans. I might think the Texans.
I would not go Texans. When you take away DeAndre Hopkins out of that offense, I think it gets really bad really quick, as well as an aging J.J. Watt as their top defender. I think I think the Titans are on the rise.
You believe in Tannehill? You believe in Tannehill, or do you think it was a fluke?
Oh, I believe in Tannehill. The reason I believe in Tannehill is he does exactly what he needs to do. Hand the ball off and throw it on third down.
Garoppolo
He reminds me a lot of Jimmy Garoppolo, to be honest.
Maybe he can bring the Titans to the Super Bowl.
No, I don't know about that.
You don't, bro? I think they could. They could beat the Chiefs.
I think they could beat the Chiefs. Yeah, I
They beat
mean,
them in the regular season last year.
we'll see. We'll see.